Hello and welcome to Deck Techs with Lady Lavinias. In this one, we're going to be looking at a deck called Treasures Go Boom. Nice and easy. Name implies exactly what it does. So this deck features around a new card from New Capenna, Bootlegger's Stash. You might have seen my older video with this one, but we're gonna do a little bit more with it this time. Bootlegger's Stash is a 6-mana artifact that says lands you control have tap, create a treasure token. It is in par with Brass Bounty. Brass Bounty says, for each land you control, create a treasure token. This time we're not going to be making cats, though, but we are going to get our value still. So, the idea around this deck is, you make all of those treasures, right? You tap out with Bootlegger's Stash completely, make a bunch of treasure tokens, use those treasure tokens to then cast Brass Bounty, and you do all of that when you have Dragon Spark Reactor onto the battlefield. You might have seen some of my older videos that had featured Dragon Spark Reactor, but we're doing it again. It says, whenever Dragon Spark Reactor or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a charge counter on Dragon Spark Reactor, and then you can pay for, sacrifice it, and it does that much damage to any, to target player, and that much damage to their creature. The idea is to explode their face. So we have a bunch of Dragon Spark Reactors. We're going to, for each of the lands that we have, when we tap, they create a treasure token, which triggers the Dragon Spark Reactor. Again, we could use all of that to create even more treasure tokens, and then once we get all of those treasure tokens, we can use them to activate, pay for, to immediately Dragon Spark Reactor. We have Magda, because we are going to be making a lot of treasures, and she is going to be very useful to be able to go find Dragon Spark Reactor by sacrificing 5 treasures if need be. She also can be used to go find our big old Gnawbone, which is a massive dragon that does damage or combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens whenever a creature does. So she does a couple things, so she's going to be a really important part in this with all of the treasures. But the idea behind the deck is to put as many lands onto the battlefield as possible. So we have many ways to do that. There is the new Topiary Stomper, which is the plant dinosaur. It is a new Capenna card that is a 4/4 vigilance, but it cheats a basic land onto the battlefield, and then when you have 7 or more, it can attack and block, which is just an extra added bonus. But we have things like Settle the Wilds to also cheat in lands onto the battlefield, and help us get Oracle Moldiah, who lets us play cards from the top of our library. Want to be able to get as many lands as possible, as quickly as possible, so we have Beside You to get us even more just lands out of our deck so that we're only drawing our actual cards. Emergent Sequence also brings our lands out. Tommy actually channels and just conjures it if we need. And then we have ways to play multiple lands a turn with Oracle Moldiah and Escape the Wilds. So all in all, we can either win by Dragon Spark Reactor, or we do have a 1-of Banefire, just in case we have just so many treasures that we don't know what to do with them. I really like this deck. Warrior Briefcase is a 1/1 blocker, as well as it counts as a treasure itself, an artifact, and you can pay 5 of Werberg colors, sacrifice it, and draw 3 cards. So it's a little extra draw engine just in case we are not finding our pieces we can draw. So, the deck is a lot of fun. We're gonna try it today and see how it runs. I've had some pretty successful games in our testing phase for this, but we'll see. So, it is a historic deck. That's right, it is a historic because it does have the alchemy cards in it. So, we are going to be playing it historic versus explorer. Okay, so for this one, you're gonna want to find some early land ramp. Something that will get us up into be able to play some Dragon Spark reactors. This is not a bad hand. It has the Magna. The Magna will be able to set us up with Settle of the Wilds, hopefully. I will, unfortunately, have to use Fabled Passage early. Generally, I would like to save that in case I do find some of our cards that want to get us unstuck from being whatever's on the top. Thankfully, I have the Magna. I do need her to live. We do have Settle the Wilds regardless. Cobra. Nice. Okay, we got another Settle the Wilds. I will go in here. Play our Settle the Wilds. And get our Oracle of Moldiah. Too. So we've already, you know, doubled the lands that opponent has. Keep going. We're going to be able to cheat in 2 of them next turn. Depending on it, they are going to be drawing cards. Okay, in this scenario, I probably want Oracle first. Okay. Pay for it. This in as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it's a little too much for Settle. Alright. We'll shuffle it up. More worth it to us. Okay, that's lovely. We're just gonna hang out. So now we have 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. As you see, it gets really gross really. I'm assuming they maybe have a fight spell or something like that. Ooh, Magic Missile! Oh, that's very unfortunate for us. But I can at least block. Not a problem. Block. I have more than enough. We have 7. We're able to do that without a problem. Get our Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I don't really need our Settle the Wilds anymore. So I think we're just gonna relax. Come in. Big plant dinosaur. We actually might be able to set up with Dragon Spark Reactor. Okay, let's just put it down. I know it's a little risky to do so, but I think I want to do that. Normally I do hoard it and wait, but I think based on the colors they're in, I'm not as afraid of what they might have. Ooh. Okay, so that was actually pretty terrifying. That could have been my Dragon Spark Reactor. That's actually very scary. Okay, at that point, I'm gonna go Settle the Wilds. 4, 8, 9. Okay. And if I can attack with it. So I might be able to win with the Brass Bounty next turn. We'll see. Wait. Locked. Ooh. Well, I might be a little greedy. Thinking about being greedy. Okay. One more for this. Okay. Why don't we just attack with a goblin? And then next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. And 12 with this. You also get the Fabled Passage back, but I won't. Back? See. Just need a turn. Dead. I do need a little bit something more now. Math. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Oh, then I'll be fine. That'll be 11 there, and this is already on 2. I guess I just have to worry about beside you. Thanks. Alright, and that's the game. So that wasn't exactly what the deck was supposed to do, but you can see how quickly it is to gain all of this life. I mean, all of these lands to go on the battlefield. And then you can surprise them with Brass Bounty with Dragon Spark Reactor. We didn't find, some of our other New Capenna cards, but that's okay. Still very good. Alright. We're gonna continue on, and hopefully we have another great game to show off how quickly it is to get all of those onto the... Okay. So, you want to be able to ramp up and to get your, bootleggers as fast as possible. Banefire is not too bad, with the Brass's Bounty combo. I'm gonna risk this and pick this hand up. It's a little slow, but we do have the Topiary Stomper, that will help us to ramp up a little more. So we'll see what we can do. Right. That. Briefcase is a good pickup. That's a nice little ramp as well. Pass our turn. Own it with the Evolving Wilds. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Mountain. I will attack. It's just a big 4/4 that can't do anything. I need 7. Oh! Alright, well. Now you can know what we're trying to do with our hand. They'll maybe take the Banefire? Oh, I probably should have done this first. Before I did that. Oh, that's my bad. I guess I should take it out of my hand. That's my bad. I should have played this first before this. That would have been on 2 then. Humanity, huh? Stop. Alright, let's go Kami. Conjure 2 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn it can attack. Alright, check out. They're gonna do Thief of Sanity things. There's only one Banefire in the deck, funny enough. See what they choose. Oh, 2 lands, so whatever that is the only one that was, you know, is the choice. Double Thief of Sanity. Okay. This. Alright, we're getting kind of close. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can make 7, so 8. Alright. Get double Thief Sanity triggers. Didn't want the Oracle Moldiah, nice. A second Brass Bounty would be the best. Atrada. Alright. That might do it. Okay. That'll do it. 1 Dragon Spark there. And 1 here. Up, up. There we go. Wonderful. I think Arena's having an issue with the sound thing, but that's... I had exactly 8, so we were able to get it. We had 1 more for Briefcase in case we needed to, but getting double Dragon Spark Reactor before Brass Bounty, you get to see how that's supposed to, you know, go off. Fortunately, they took our Banefire. That also would have been lovely. Keep going and hopefully find our bootlegger stash, because we haven't seen that yet. I would like to win with bootleggers on the field so I can show you how the combination with Brass Bounty and bootleggers just super oppressive. We'll be looking for it, and hopefully I can show it off and have all of the mana, all of the treasures. It's quite crazy with Magda on the field as well. Alright. We have a Magda in our opening hand, as well as a Settle the Wilds. Nice. That's even better. Have a Stomper. And both beside yous. So that means that we're guaranteed to pull an Oracle of Moldiah from the Settle the Wilds. Thankfully. Opponent is thinking about their Gruul decision. Ah, that's a very good one. Opponent might be going even faster than we are. It's light. Ooh. Fortunately, I hit a land. Oh, there's the bootlegger stash! Wonderful! Okay, let's go settle the wilds. Drop that down. We will definitely come in with Magda. They would rather keep it, which I don't blame them. Ah, Crucible of Worlds. Manage the battlefield. Radha. Okay. Point of damage. Alright, so Oracle Moldiah to see what we got first. And land. Lovely. Are going to attack. So we could go beside you, which is always cool. This blocker seems Stomper. I don't really need Brass Bounty now. Land. Alright, Azusa. Play extra stuff. We're going to go Bootlegger Stash first. That's first and foremost. Stack this. Get something else. Forest. This. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually do this and then. Okay. So I could have in response done the dragon, but I think I would rather surprise them next turn by getting the dragon. I guess I could have done the dragon, but we don't have rather more things. I guess I could have funded it at that point. Environmental Frenzy. Okay, treasure. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit. And then we're gonna play Dragon Spark Reactor. Then move those in. Back here. Here and here. Alright. Lovely combo. One, two, three, four, five. Gnawbone. That! Gnawbone makes a billion treasure. Triggers the Dragon Spark Reactor. Triggers opponent's really nice for letting me sit here and do this. Zip, boop. Thanks. Alright. So that's what you can do with this deck. You can get the Magda, once there's so many tokens, I think it hurts the audio there. So even with the Brass Bounty, you can tap all of the things, even if without Magda, you can tap all of them with Brass Bounty, with Bootlegger Stash, and then play Brass Bounty on top of that. Dragon Spark Reactor with Magda is just a lovely way to cheat it onto the fields, so that you can get as much Oh, we didn't actually need the beside juice, but it gets really out of control really quickly. I have a lot of fun with this deck. I think that we can still get more explosive treasure plays. Explode people. Our treasures go boom deck. We're using all of those treasures. Speed up our Dragon Spark reactor. Alright. Let's start and see if we can get Brass Bounty. Dragon Spark reactor. This hand's fine. Counts as a treasure too. I can get magged out early. We have double Oracle. I will have to use the Fabled Passage, unfortunately. I could just go with the mountain, but I'd rather just do it now. Okay, that's really good news. They're in Sultai? Alright, so... could just be kill spells, but... oh, maybe they're in 5-color. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna play Magda first and attack with Magda 4. Okay. That's fine. I can get the Oracle. Get Oracle Moldiah out first. Get a land going. That's really nice because even if they kill this now, I can still play another Oracle. It slows them down with the Paradise Druid. They probably need it for fixing. Oh, they have Iska. Do this for 6. Legger Stash. Want to get Jason. That, and we'll just chill. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do have enough for another one more settle because I believe the dragon is on 7. Yes, the dragon and Brass Bounty are both on 7. Oh. On. I think I'm gonna go with the Bootlegger Stash first. I have the Urza's Ruinous, which is fortunate. There's a Kethis. They're in Kethis Legendaries, that's what they are. Got it. And a land, wow, okay. That sounds way better to me. Yeah, let's do that first. Neat. Bye-bye. And I think still. I'm gonna make a stop so I can remember the treasure. Treasure map. It's better just to get, you know, the Kethis and Iska out, I think. Right at the bottom again. Oski. Got it. Alright. We're gonna pick up the brass. Oh, they got the old Gnawbone instead. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oracle Messiah, just locker. Didn't find it. There's only one old Gnawbone in the deck. There was a much higher chance of getting the brass bounty. Okay. They got a bunch of treasure. Draw a card. Obviously, I'm gonna block. Worried about it. Besides that. Hey, there's a bunch of lands. I'm very worried about this. There's not much I can do there. Do this. I'm gonna get the old Gnawbone, have them worry about that. No way they're gonna activate. Then I'm going to Fable the Mirror Breaker just so I can loot away the Beside You and the Emergence sequence. Hopefully find a brass bounty. Oh, they hit the wrong one. Draw on upkeep. Interesting. Sure. Or your draw step? Oh man, I'm worried about a Ruinous. I think they have to play the Ruinous. Maybe they only have a 1-of. This is a legendary. Actually, Ruinous doesn't hit this. Which is something. That's right, Ruinous doesn't hit that. Oh, perfect. Kaya, sure. Whatever. Yeah. Goodbye, old Gnawbone. You're fine. Did your job. I appreciate you. You were a threat and a distraction, and I appreciate you. Okay, here. Lock. Alright. These two? Finn. Okay. Alright. See what we can do. Oh, we did it! We did it! Okay. Wait. We did it. I get to do the thing. Sorry, opponent, I'm going as fast as I possibly can. I know this is, like... One more. Going. Here. We're on 10. Sure. Brass bounty with all of the treasures that we made. To get all of those treasures. Trigger all of the Dragon Spark reactors. To end the game. Oh my goodness, I was so excited when I saw Brass Bounty. Hey, look, so you can see how the deck is supposed to run. We finally got to show it off. You tap everything with Bootlegger's Stash. All of them make their own treasures that will trigger the Dragon Spark reactor. And then you can use all of that mana of the treasures cast Brass Bounty, getting even more, and then using the mana you got from all of the treasures from Brass Bounty to activate Dragon Spark Reactor to win the game. I went a little ham just because why not? It was fun, it didn't really matter at that point, but like, that's exactly what the deck is supposed to do. You get to see how amazing it is, especially versus an opponent who played a lot of really scary things. So, I'm pretty happy with that at least. So, I'm so happy. It finally, treasures finally went boom. Alright. I think there's enough time for one more game. Alright. Hopefully we have a good final game going off the deck. We have Magda, we have Fable, Fear Breakers, lovely, as well as the Settle of the Wilds. Wait for our opponent to decide with their... Alright, we do have to use our Fable passage early. Kind of sad, but... Forest in there. Lock in. Magda. I guess if I had gotten a mountain, I would have been... But that's okay. I could not have known. Even if Magda is removed, I do still get the Settle the Wilds. Minor piece. It'd be nice if I could have a Banefire game. There they are. Took a second. Thinking about it. Alright, we're gonna Settle the Wilds, get that Oracle in, tap for Magda. Oh. End our turn. It was Search for Escanta. It might be a Phoenix deck or something like that. For sure, maybe they just really wanted whatever. I guess it could have been removed. Alright. Back first. No stop there. Lovely. Oracle. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, I think? Yeah. That out. Hoping they just don't have a Wrath or something like that for 4. Taking a little bit of a gamble there. Deafening Clarion also counts as a Wrath. Alright. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna say Tommy can go as well. That's lovely. Escape to the Wilds. All of these lands. They're... Alright. That was a pretty good turn. I like that turn. So they did have a Deafening Clarion. They could just have another one again, or it could just be like Teferi or other things like that. Collections of Kiki are going to... Oh, Seal Away. My mountain! Rude! 6-7? I think we're just gonna set up, go Brass Bounty, Dragon Spark Reactor, like... Pay the life, Fable, Airbreaker again, and a Magda. Looks like they do have a counterspell. Potentially. Holding stuff up. Oh man, if I can go Brass Bounty, if after I play the Dragon Spark, that would be amazing. Definitely some type of control deck though. We see Search, we see Away, and here you go. Got a timeout. Let those in. Wait. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Vitalize. Should have enough still. Oh, I don't like how they pass. That makes me uncomfortable. I hope it's just a settle or something. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go in. To trigger both of those treasure tokens. A worst case scenario, I will get the treasures. I think they might even have Emperor. It was a settle. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm fine with the lands. Give me the lands. Give me the lands. Those still trigger. This goes. This goes. Hey, everything with Brass Bounty. Trigger everything again with Dragon Spark Reactor. Kill them. With Dragon Spark Reactor. To do 25 to the face. And that's how that goes. Thank you for giving me the more lands to make it even better for me. We have 15 treasures here. I thought it might have been a settle, but I was like, you know what? I'm okay with the settle. I'm fine with the settle. Give me the settle. Okay, so this is how this deck was supposed to run. I'm pretty happy with it overall. It's very, very janky. You guys should try it at home. Again, the Bootlegger's stash makes it even nicer if you're tapping everything there, or the new Dinosaur is very sweet. I will let you guys see it one more time. And again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please think about doing so, as it really helps the channel out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the janky deck tech. Until next time, YouTube. Goodbye! Bye, YouTube!